Hey guys, it's me, Johnny Crims 2000 here, back for my Project Justice playthrough, story mode of Darkside Student Congress. So anyway, in the last part, we were met with Akira and Zaki, and Eureka too. And Eureka basically told the other two girls that basically she ratted us out. She ratted out the Darkside Student Congress and basically told Akira and Zaki that we were responsible for the disappearance of Daigo. And as you can tell, Wild Daigo is on our team, so you know she's not lying. But since we're the bad guys, we're not gonna own up to it. So now we're trying to beat Akira up because she's snooping around in places where she's not supposed to be snooping around in. You know, because we're the bad guys, and you know, we do those sort of things. So anyway, there's not really much to say here. The same thing I guess I'll say before is, you know, Kurow's a lot of fun to use. One thing that I did notice though, that I didn't mention before, is that every time that I look at Kurow, he always gives me this Freddy Krueger vibe from the gloves that he wears. And it's really funny because I don't know if it doesn't look like his gloves have like those claws extended all the time. Magic, maybe? I don't know. And see, like right now they're like extended, but they're not extended when he fights. So I don't know what that's about. So now we're fighting Eureka, our beloved sister who betrayed us, unfortunately. So now we have to beat her up. And yeah, I mean, there's really not much to say here. What to talk about? I mean, it's the same thing like over and over. This is like, I'll be honest, guys. I'm really kind of running out of things to say about this game. Fortunately, though, following this video, which I'll talk about later, I'll briefly mention it before this video's done. But I am planning on showing you guys some extra footage of Project Justice once I'm done with this story mode. So there's something else to see. There's another part for my playthrough that you guys will get to see it, and it's mostly just the extras, but I'll talk about that later. Yeah, we're beating up Eureka. She's our beloved sister, and Momo's helping us. And kapow! You're done. And we're evil. Look at my eyes. Look at my aura, my red aura, and Daigo's like having a fit over there in the background again. Here we go. Eureka, hang on. Eureka. How was that? This is what you asked for. Are you satisfied now? Aw, poor Eureka. Oh well. Once a loser, always a loser. Kurow, You needn't worry. There's absolutely zero reason for me to use you anymore. Rest well for now, until I have you reborn. So Eureka was on our side all along. She just did what we asked her to do. And now she's back on our team for some reason. Hinata, what do you think you're doing? You're just hanging on across, whatever. Welcome, Batsu Chimonji and Kyosuke Kagami. You've been targeting us from the beginning, haven't you? Very perceptive, but to be more precise, my target is actually the Imawano family. Raizo Imawano has already fallen, and Hideo is under my total control. You two are the only ones left to be defeated. Why are you doing this? What have they ever done to you? Even if you beat us, my friends will surely defeat you. Evil guys can never succeed in the end. Most of the friends you trust have already fallen under my spell. Now it's your turn. Alright, so now we're fighting Batsu and Kyosuke, and I really can't remember the last time that we faced these two. Like as a team, I mean. I think we have faced Kyosuke and Hinata, but I don't remember the last time that we actually fought Batsu. So that's kind of a treat, I think, is to finally being able to fight Batsu. And he was actually a pain. I actually had to record this again. Or rather, you know, use a continue, because he actually beat me down, and I don't know, maybe I have like bad luck with these I guess you should call them Shoto clones. Although I think Batsu has enough of a little bit of difference that he's not really considered much of a Shoto clone. I mean, for one, he doesn't, his rising uppercut thing, his dragon punch type move, you know, he doesn't jump up in the air, unlike another certain SNK character that's pretty much, you know, the only difference is like one or two moves. Wink Wink Rio from Art of Fighting, wink wink. Anyway, now we're fighting Batsu and Kyosuke, and this, as I mentioned before in the first part of the Darkside Student Congress, most of these stories are kind of basically just, how should I put them, condensed versions of the other main, team's story modes. So when we played as the Taiyo High School story mode, we saw this same scene happening at the end, Hinata being captured and Batsu and Kyosuke trying to rescue her. I do believe the only difference really was that Batsu in that mode was burning Batsu by this point, and in this one we're just facing regular Batsu. So in a way, I've always kind of seen the Darkside Student Congress as sort of like a retelling. I mean, it's a complete retelling, of course, because obviously Kurow can't win because the bad guy never wins. What's wrong with you, Capcom? But it's sort of like a way to recap the other stories as well. I mean, obviously, like I said, Kurow can't win, so I really don't know, as far as the canon is concerned, what events happened and what events didn't, because a lot of these things looks like they kind of have to happen in order for the story to progress. But so like Kurow has to make a scuffle at the Pacific Taiyo, athletic competition. He has to be Batsu in order to have Batsu framed. But does that mean that he gets beat, or does he beat the other team? So it's never really made clear. Something to look forward to, maybe. I don't know. Batsu, Kyosuke, wake up, please! Stop it. That's useless. Do you not even know how to take care of your wounded friends? You have no right to speak to me. This is beyond cruel. You've gone too far. Kurow, she's so bitter, isn't she? Why don't you punish her? Obviously she hates me because I am so powerful, but it doesn't matter. I'm not looking for friendship. Hee Hinata Wakaba. Come to me and use your power to do my bidding. No! Like with 25 O's and 3 or 4 exclamation points. Final episode at Justice High School. So who are we gonna face? Who's the big bad boss? It was almost too easy. Now we simply wait until all of our new recruits are properly processed and everything will be ready. Haha, I'm surprised you've come this far. You seem to have such strong luck. Hideo? But you were under my control. What happened? Haha, I was just pretending so I could evaluate your true power. You never even noticed, did you? What? It's almost laughable that you actually thought you could compete with the Imawano family with that pathetic little There's no more reason for me to play with you. I'll make you disappear now. You'll pay for this insult, Hideo Imawano. Kinda funny, how come he doesn't use the flute now? Oh, well, actually, never mind. I guess it never really worked. Just to answer my own question there. So now we're fighting Hideo, regular Hideo, and it looks like, as if we didn't already know, that Hideo was never actually under our control to begin with. He kind of let himself be beat, just to kind of test how Kurow was, I guess. I always kind of wondered, what if like Kurow managed to rule Japan, and then Hideo kind of came out of this. It's like, so yeah, you're actually stronger than I thought you were. So you need a lackey? Because like the only reason, storyline wise, the only reason why Hideo kind of came out of his supposed trance that Kurow supposedly put on him was because Hideo thought that Kurow wasn't worthy. But what if he was worthy? Would he just like start bowing down out of nowhere? It's like, I'm not worthy, I'm sorry, I never meant to break your spell. But anyway, he's kind of a pushover with Kurow. He shouldn't be that much of a problem. What? Is this the true power of Hideo Imawano? He is far stronger than before. It's inconceivable. But still, he's no match for me. Hehehe. Now we'll have truly conquered the real Hideo Imawano. Huh? What's that? And of course the familiar animation that we always see at the end of every story mode, and the arcade mode. You guys tired of this yet? I sure am. No way. Has his evil energy finally been released? I can barely stand its intensity. But Hideo Imawano has already lost consciousness, so where is this evil energy coming from? Wait, I know. I never imagined your sword was the source of all this evil energy. It's the last thing I would have expected. Good answer. Slash. Hehe, are you still after me with that monster-like gleam in your eye, I appreciate your persistence. It's time to finish you off once and for all, and now, Himo Wano, you shall be my springboard that will allow me to accomplish my something, something, something. Don't know. So now we're fighting Demon Hideo. And, I actually had trouble fighting this guy. This is actually the second time that I fought this, and yes, I actually did use a continue. You know, because like I said before, guys, this is, you know, for the most part, what you guys are seeing me do right here, the footage that you guys are seeing, is me actually getting through the game the way, you know, with me having zero, you know, prep time, I guess, you know. So like I'm unlocking all these things as you see them being unlocked. So I didn't really have much time to kind of prepare myself with Kurow. So I had a hard time actually with Demon Hideo the first time I fought him. Just because, you know, I wasn't used to fighting him with Kurow. Even though he shouldn't really be that much of a problem if you're using Kurow anyway. Just because Kurow's so awesome and so quick. But like I said before, Demon Hideo does have his moments where he just completely owns me. And one thing to note is that you have to, if I remember correctly, because I actually recorded this footage a while back, if I remember correctly, you only would have to fight Demon Hideo once, I think. I can't remember. Because the way that it works is that you fight regular Hideo once, and then you fight Demon Hideo right after that. But I can't remember if the way that it works is, since you already fought regular Hideo once, if that counts towards the best 2 out of 3 thing. If you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm not really sure, but you know, since I had to continue, you know, obviously I have to fight him twice. Although I can't remember if that's the thing or not. I'm not sure. Whatever the case is, you still have to fight Demon Hideo. We've done it before. He's not that big of a big deal. And bullcrap, I should have gotten him with the party up technique. I don't know why. Lately, like the last couple times that I did this in story mode, I've had the worst luck with the party up technique. Most of that happens in the Seijun high playthrough with freaking Hideo. But it also happened here where like I'll do it, but then like they block it, or they're off, you know, to the side just enough that where I miss. And it's the most annoying thing ever, because it's like, oh, you know, I was banking on the fact that I was going to get the party up technique at the last minute, and now I'm back down to 0 supers, you know, and my super meter, so I'm like, crap. And yeah, we've been here before. I will say this though, and you guys will see in a minute, but the ending for the Darkside Student Congress, I think it's pretty awesome. It has probably, I really like the song that plays through it. It'll probably get drowned out, and I'm sorry, by my commentating over it, or me reading over the thing, but I'll try to be I'll try not to talk a lot through it, because I really do think it's a neat little theme song that plays for Kurow. And God, you saw that, right? I'm trying to beat him, and like he blocked it twice. That's actually like the second or third time, I can't remember, that he's actually managed to like just evade and just nullify, if that's even a word, my super. Bullcrap. So here we go with the ending for Darkside Student Congress. Total of 144 students. All of them have been processed properly. They are ready for... excellent. Now you will wait for further instruction. Understood. These soldiers possess some excellent combat skills and endurance. They are also extremely loyal. Nothing can stand in my way now. There's no need to hurry. And as for my organization, who still believe they are using me to do their dirty work, they will soon realize. Until the day comes, I expect you to do a good job and obey my every command. And that's it, guys. That's the end of the Darkside Student Congress and the end of story mode, finally! But anyway, that's not the end for my Let's Play of it. Stay tuned to the next video where I go over all the secrets and some extras. See you then.